Senator Thomas. Present. Senator Sargent here. Senator Fresno. Senator Walker. Here. All right, perfect. If you all join me for the presentation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Senator Walker. All right, Senator Walker has moved to approve last week's minutes, seconded by Senator Shrestha. Unanimous motion called, motion carries. Senator Day.
I'd like to approve this week's agenda. Second. Yeah.
All right, Senator Day has moved to approve this week's agenda, seconded by Senator Kerman. Unanimous motion called, motion carries. At this time, we'll open the ring gallery for any questions and answers.
I have a couple things to announce. So last session, you guys did a fantastic job for the most part. There was a things just a individual one, just the last session. I'm not mentioning EC earlier, but there's only 11 weeks left. So keep that in mind. So that would be fantastic. So if there's anything that you have to accomplish, I'm going to check it out. 11 weeks left, I've done enough time. So, and you don't want to mess up this semester because the money that you owe going to manual at the new semester, and you have to pay that, you never done things, money that or money that you so just if you want to get that, and you get any questions, please let me know. Check this and read more on that last thing. And if there's a question like that, you know, I feel pretty job. I think you can do that to all of you. So besides that, I'm not sending emails to you guys. Please encourage to respond to that on Friday. And that's all I have. Any questions?
All right. Val.
Good evening, Senate. I'm excited tonight to have the person club again. So I just wanted to also let you guys know next Wednesday, are you guys here in we're in Idaho? Oh, you're in Idaho. So just so you know what you're missing, we're having to celebrate Idaho State University from 4 to 7 here in the building. However, on February 8th is the student organization fair. And that will be in the ballroom from 11:30 to 1. So some of you guys are in clubs, so I hope to see you there. But if you're not in a club, please bring people over, check out the club, and we will have some refreshments and food and fun. So please check that out on February 8th in the ballroom. Tonight, I have the Constitution of Greek Council. One of the things that I really get excited is that the Greeks, they read their Constitution, and I'm just really surprised every year we find something to change a little bit in our Constitution. So tonight I'm going to turn the time over to Thomas Sargent, our Greek Council President, and he will explain some of the updates they made to the Constitution.
Yeah, so I'll spell my name out. So my name is Talon Sargent, TALON SARGEANT. So what we did for our updating of the Constitution, we changed Article 7 under our finances. And what it used to be is that there used to be a 60-40% split of Greek Council on our fundraising. So Greek Council keeps 60% of the funds, and whatever chapters helped with the fundraisers were eligible up to 40% of whatever profit was made. And we decided to change that to Greek Council keeps 100% of the proceeds of a fundraising, or a fundraiser, I'd say. And then we, as Greek Council Exec Board, get to decide what split each chapter or organization deserves or has earned from that. And that's basically the main thing we changed. And we changed our bylaws a little bit for some clarification purposes, but other than that, what our changes this round.
Are there any questions? Senator Eastern?
Can I ask what your reason for the change was?
So what it was is, so Greek Council hasn't really had a successful fundraiser for a while, and our last fundraiser we did raise something like $40. So splitting that amongst 4 chapters and keeping 60% of it, somewhere like $4, $5 per chapter. So we decided it was just up to us to decide how much chapters we're eligible for.
I will entertain a motion to approve the changes. Senator Walker.
I move to approve the changes as stated by the
All right, Senator Walker has moved to approve changes to the Greek Council Constitution, seconded by Senator Vaughn, who then is second call. Congratulations. Tonight, David has been working on, this is a brand new club, the Docs Christian Fellowship. And one of their purposes is to help serve its international students. Because, for example, regarding student success and extension, particularly those students from traditionally Eastern Orthodox and Oriental Orthodox communities in the Middle East, North Africa, Asia Minor, and Eastern Europe, and India, and many of whom are unaware that Orthodox Christians presence of ISU and its help, as well as to cooperate with ISU units in similar aims such as the ISU International Programs Office. And so they, David and their group has worked really hard. Currently they have approximately 22 members. So they work really hard right now, and I know that they're working for a place on campus. They've been working with the facilities to be able to hold their meetings and everything. And so I will turn the time over to David.
All right. My name is David Sandberg. It's D-A-V-I-D S-A-N-D-B-O-R-G. And please ask me lots of questions after I'm done. First of all, how many of you here have actually read Orthodox Christian? Okay. We're trying to make that a little bit broader because there is quite a large Orthodox group in the world, and reaching out to the students that are already here on campus and possible Orthodox students that you talked about in Section 6. There's quite a few Orthodox countries, Ethiopia, Greece, Russia, even Syria, and some Middle Eastern countries that have an Orthodox population. So students from those countries, I hope, would see ISU as a place that they come to practice their beliefs and their traditions. Another thing we want to have, I was asked to talk about things that activities we would be doing. We would hope to have lots of different things for students, lots of meals, since we've got such a diverse group of meals and game nights and stuff like that. But since we have such a diverse group, we have Greek nights, we have a Russian night, we can do different things like that to kind of bring out those parts of the culture there. Another thing Val talked about, we were looking for a place on campus. We'd like to have a religious, what we call a vesper service on campus. We would have a service for about half an hour, and our priest would be there. And one of the things I was talking with him about was, rather than necessarily having a speaking time afterwards, was a time that he could, our priest from our Greek Orthodox Church could do a question and answer time. So you guys, whoever is willing, would be willing to come to ask questions and get to know more about the traditions of the Orthodox faith. And that's open to anybody whatsoever. Other than that, sorry. Now open up to questions.
Any questions?
So this is Henry. This is kind of aimed toward international students. This is kind of market you're targeting, it sounds like.
And American as well. Oh, definitely, there's definitely some American interest in working on.
Okay.
All right, any other questions? I will entertain a motion. All right, Senator Walker.
I move to approve the creation of the
Orthodox Christian College.
Orthodox Christian Fellowship. Thank you.
Okay, Senator Walker has moved to approve the Christian Orthodox Fellowship, Orthodox Christian Fellowship. Seconded by Senator Kasim, unanimous consent vote. Congratulations. All right.
Thank you.
President Garrett.
Just one quick update, finance is going through most on budget hearings, so expect to see information about the budget pretty soon. And you guys will have to figure out their books of finance, and so you just be aware of that. And then I wanted to revisit what I talked about last meeting, with the two ideas from our UI lobbyist. I didn't get any emails, so I'm hoping that's because you're all really excited to tell me about it in person, not because you forgot. Are there any problems?
Senator Walker.
My only thought is from like the fishing game standpoint. I grew up in North Idaho, big my family, and like kind of like I don't agree with the fact that out of state students should get a discount.
Are there any other? Senator Sargent. That's Super Bowl. I guess it was like trying to get off the board, right?
His name is Mikey.
I think it's super cool, like trying to get all the universities together and trying to do something on Excel. I think that's super cool, and that we should support our universities, or at least be willing to talk to him about the specifics. Has he sent you those?
He hasn't sent them to me, but I will email him again. He also said he would be willing to call into one of our meetings to explain things if you guys are interested in that.
And then do it.
Yeah, okay. I'll ask him to do that.
Senator Rico.
Also growing up, enjoying the outdoors in our great state of Idaho here. I like the idea. While normally I would say, yeah, if you're out of state, pay a little bit more. That's just the way it is. I like the idea of encouraging students to get out there and experience it. So I like it.
And who was proposing down to the level of in-state people, this decrease?
Senator Rico.
So you just basically have to like write a resolution and pass it within our next Senate to do that.
Yes, so if you guys are interested in that, I will write a thought resolution. Anyone wants to?
Senator Henderson.
Just another thought, we have a, that is the American Fisheries Society. So whichever senators over that. And about them, so I'm sure they have opinions.
You guys will do have some plugs for your temple. So these are things you should be asking them about.
All right. Any other opinions? Thank you.
So you guys want me to write in?
Yeah.
All right. On to committee reports. Senator Sid.
Nothing before?
All right. Senator Henderson.
Yes. Okay, so we have a bunch of match policies that we approved in finance that are for you here. We have the robotics club, the amount of $500, the Idaho Progressive Student Alliance, the amount of $396.67. The science club, $500, Chem club, $100, and then the data 5 for $249.76. So that would be a total of $1,746.43 that we have approved.
All right. Senator Henderson has moved to approve match deposits in the amount of $13,346.43. Seconded by Senator Bergen. Roll call. Senator Becker.
Roll call, I'm sorry.
Yes. Of state. Senator Pinko,
Abstain?
Senator Day,
Yes.
Senator Bolt, yes, Senator Gale,
Yes.
Senator Garcia, yes, Senator Henderson,
Yes.
Senator Furtado, yes, Senator Kevin, yes, Senator Kasim,
Yes.
Senator Blumenthal, yes, Senator Furman,
Yes.
Senator Ramal, yes, Senator Wallace, yes, Senator Sargent, yes, Senator Sharpa, Senator Rocker.
Yes.
All right, and with that, action policy are approved.
And just so you guys have an idea of what we're up to, we have approved $5,646.39 in total over the year so far. And it's only gone to 24 different clubs. We have 5 clubs that are maxed out at the full $500, and that's robotics, Japan, Poli Sci, Crossroads Christian Fellowship, and the Student Nurse Alliance. So, they're the clubs that there's still only we have, there's only 24 other approaches from colleges.
All right. Senator Pinko,
Nothing to report.
Senator Bolt. Yes, Friday night we had 2 great interviews. We would like to move to approve Demira Marshall for College of Health Science Senator and Richard Hardman for College of Technology. Can you spell his name out? Yes. Which one first? Demara. Demara. D-A-M-A-R-A? Okay, Watson. M-A-R-S-H-A-L-L. Richard Harmon is R-I-C-H-A-R-E-H-A-R-M-A-N.
And Poland.
All right. All right, so Emily Foltz has moved to approve tomorrow for the new College Division of Health Sciences and Richard Herman as College Harmon, sorry, as College of Tech, seconded by Senator Kasim, unanimous second call. Nice to stand, come up to my knee. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
To uphold the Constitution and bylaws
to uphold the Constitution and bylaws
of the Associated Students of Idaho State University
of the Associated Students of Idaho State University,
and to act in a manner
and to act in a manner
which will be a credit to
to be a credit to
the Association and Idaho State.
the Association of Idaho State.
I promise to accept all duties
I promise to accept all duties
assigned to me
assigned to me
by the State Senate
by the State Senate
and fulfill my responsibilities
and the responsibilities
and will to my utmost
and those of my utmost
promote and enhance the name of Idaho State University.
to the Idaho State University.
Congratulations. Alrighty, would anyone, Senator Castillo,
I would like to
recognize?
I would like to recognize, I move to recognize Demara and Richard.
No, like to recognize.
Oh, I recognize them already.
Tamara, if you would take a seat right next to Senator Day. And Senator Bolt. Yeah, recognize him. Senator Walker. Oh.
I move to recognize Richard Harvey. Yeah.
All right, Senator Walker. University Outreach.
Just a reminder, everyone, to put in your calendars those 2 dates for the outreach that we talked about, 13th and 21st. I also, Mario, Senator
Day.
So not a lot to report for diversity, however, I'm sure you got Mario's email, I'm not sure yet, about volunteering for. However, Africa Night does need some help serving food. So that is this Saturday, I believe, and they do need help serving food. We do have 6 volunteers to help out serving food, but they do need to be really nice to them.
Perfect. Alrighty, Senator Hammond.
Okay. So we had for service committee, we're planning on events for February and March. We have agricultural line related to panel. So the first, we're planning on announcing, the agricultural night, which is February 4th. I don't have any along yet, but I will get those to a set. The next cultural night that we are planning on helping at is the police night, and that is February 18th. And the international night is February 25th. There's a lot, but sometimes others can't make it on, and they think we can put on. And then the college emergency is sitting at the beginning of the dinner. Or maybe wish. And that is the grade 24. Sorry. February 24th. And like I said, I'll have more details over the next year and we'll be sending out email and the first sheet for you guys to sign up. It is at 182, it is no letter. And if you put your 1, you will have to put on hold. You do 2, you can go 4. And the remarks tonight, we drive for this country. It will be similar to the boat ride, and what I planned on doing was a competition against each team, but instead of doing like 5 points per can good versus pounds of food per team, because that's a lot easier to determine how like individual items. All you get details are on that, just keep on the back of your head. And then hold the list of doing volunteering for the items of the bank and just help me out with that, your stuff in bags or doing some food in there. Like a corner house, if you just put it. And then hold on that, just try to set something like that for those of you that are going to be able to get to the restaurant. So we'll just get a little bit of everything else. If I ask you to email, please reply back, letting you know that we're able to communicate all this information in a lot of days. So I just get out that you're reading it, like, hey, I read the email. And what I said, you're good. I just want to know that you're reading that, and I'm not talking to the internet, all that stuff. So, we know all that for us.
Thank you, Senator Horn.
Yeah, I just wanted to reiterate the spaghetti people policy. On February 24th, we're going to need a lot of help. They asked me in the Spaghetti Committee if I could mention that to the ASIC Senate because it starts at 6, I believe. But we're going to be cooking food before that. But I like it's big. But I can give details on that this Friday and hopefully next week. We have 10 more minutes for that into services.
Alright, good. So if you guys want to sign up for anything, just make sure that you talk to Senator Hammond or Senator Kermit for spaghetti. Cool. We have no old business, so Senator Sue, can you read that, to the top of Bill 520?
Sure. In the Senate, Bill 520, by Christopher Sue College of Arts and Methods, sponsored by Christopher Sue College of Arts and Methods. This bill changes the requirements for March deposits. I move to send this bill to Rules Committee.
Alright. Senator Sue has moved to send Bill 520 to Rules Committee, seconded by Senator Sargent. Unanimous with the call, motion carries. Alrighty. At this time, we'll open up my gallery for any questions and answers. See, there is none. Quite done. True. Alright, ready? ISU flag, ISU flag, go, go, go Bengals, go.
Senator Walker?
Second.
Alright, Senator Walker has moved to the three, seconded by half
No, I saw that.
Senator Becker? Here, Senator Brogan? Senator Nico?
Present.
Senator Day? Senator Day?
Here.
Senator Holtz? Present. Senator Gale?
Here.
Senator Garcia? Here. Senator Henderson?
Here.
Senator Hurtado? Here. Senator Hammond? Here. Senator Platoon?
Here.
Senator Mojica? Here. Senator Marshall? Senator Herman?
Here.
Senator Perman?
Here.
Senator Ramal? Here. Senator Salas? Senator Sargent? Here. Senator Massa? Senator Walker?
Here.
Alrighty, and just before everyone leaves, I want everyone to go to the senators and introduce themselves before anyone leaves. Also, I want a group picture, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we started this now.
Yeah, I'll put one on camera.
Yay.
Me will be there at 7:28. Tell him, and he needs to be proud.
Oh, yeah.
We have a full 20, you have a bunch of smart minutes.
Trying to.
Actually,
Yeah, it's on
students
YouTube.
next year.
Everyone.